Hi guys, so today I'm gonna can some peaches and make a peach jam. So here are the supplies that you need. So I have some peaches and I've got more in the fridge, but I just thought I'd show you some of the peaches we got in the Okanagan Valley here. Delicious. And this is the jar lifter, a funnel. And this little wand over here is magnetic on the tip, and it's just so that you can pick up the lids when you've immersed them in some hot water. And then I got showing you a couple of jars there and the rings. And I got my pectin right there. And this is my stock pot that I'm using for canning. And this here is a basket that I'll put at the bottom of my pot, so the cans don't sit directly on the bottom of the pot. Okay, let's get canning. So here I'm gonna boil some water, and then once this water is boiled, I will immerse my peaches inside and leave them in there for less than a minute, and then take them out of here and put them into an ice bath. And here's my ice bath. And I forgot to tell you earlier, you'll also need a ladle. So this is where I'll put my peaches once they've come out of the hot bath. And I'm gonna score each peach with like a little X before I put them in the hot bath. Next, I'm gonna make my syrup, which will be made with 7 cups of water. Okay, so now I'm going to make a simple syrup that I'm going to put in my peaches when I'm canning them. So I'm using this Lyle's Golden Syrup, which is something that I grew up having, and I like the flavor, and it's made from cane sugar. But you can use honey. You can also use just sugar on its own. And I've got 2/3 of a cup of plain white sugar that's going in there, and then 2/3 of a cup of my syrup. That's also gonna go in there. I don't want the syrup to be too sweet, but I do want it to be a little bit sweet, but not too sweet, because the peaches are really quite tasty. So it's just to add a little bit. Okay, pussycat. Well, the cat says that he likes it really sweet, but you know what? You're not gonna eat these. Okay, so I'll just keep mixing this until all the sugar's dissolved, and then I'm just gonna turn it off and set it aside until I need it to put it in my the peaches. Easy peasy. Whoa, 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 whoa. So you want to put your peaches in the boiling water, but you don't want to put them in there no more than a minute, because otherwise they'll get too cooked. So I just put them in there for about, I don't know, 50 seconds or so, and then I take them out of the hot water, and then I put them in the ice bath, and that helps to stop the cooking process, and then they'll peel so much easier. And then after that, I'll chop them up into chunks that are reasonable. Here I'm just squeezing half a lemon over the peaches, and then I'll set them aside until I'm going to put them into the jars. Now you want to either boil your jars just to make sure they're really clean, or if you have a setting on your dishwasher that allows you to sanitize the jars, you can do that too. So I'm going to put the basket into my stock pot all the way down to the bottom. It's got a tight fit, but there we are. And then I'm going to add water to this and get it to start boiling, and I'll put the jars in here once they're ready. So now I'm going to fill up the jars with the fruit, and you want to put the fruit right up to maybe leave like a quarter of an inch, I believe is the correct measurement. But what I use is I always put the fruit up till the first ridge near when you're coming up from the bottom of the jar. So I fill up my my jars, and I've got my stock pot boiling, and I'll put the syrup in. The syrup, I also put it just slightly above that first rim of the jars coming from the bottom. My rings and my caps are in hot water, and I'll put those on there. This time with this first batch, I forgot to release all the air bubbles, but I did do it in the next batches I did. So what you want to do is get like I used a wooden chopstick just to jiggle the fruit around so that the air bubbles are released and they come up to the top. And you put your caps on, and then you screw your rings on. Now your rings, you just want to tighten them finger tight. You don't have to use all your might to tighten these rings. And once that's on, you want to carefully lift your jars with your jar lifter and put them in the rapidly boiling water. Obviously the water will not boil as rapidly once you put the jars in, so you want to start timing once you see that the water has started to boil rapidly, and you want to leave your jars in the rapid boiling water for 30 minutes. So put your timer on for that, and just keep an eye on it. Check on it. If the water has evaporated and it starts to go below the tops of your caps, just keep a jug of or your kettle with boiling water, and then top it up so your jars are always covered with water. So there I go. I'm putting them in there. Ooh, what precision. Remember to keep water always covering the top of your jars, and once they're ready, take them out with your jar lifter and put them on a cooling rack or dish towel so that they can cool until they're at room temperature. And there you go. Sorry I didn't get to show you how to make the jam, but I'll do a separate video for that. Thank you again, everyone, for watching my video. Thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you subscribe to my channel and like my videos. So my peaches are all done. They're just cooling now, and I can't wait to try them. For those of you who are interested, we came out with 12 jars of the peaches and 3 jars of jam. Now the jam jars were only 250 ml jars, but the peach jars were the 500 ml jars. If you have any comments, suggestions for me, please leave me a message in the comments below, and I'll be happy to get back to you.